Come on, give me the Mitch McConnell clip. Obviously, I know y'all want me to watch that. Here it is. Mitch McConnell, ladies and gentlemen. Mitch McConnell in the building, looking spry. Let's take a look.
My name is Stella. I want to ask, do you support ICE taking working people off the streets and kidnapping them?
Dude.
Why is he not responding to the question? I'm confused. Wait. Let's run it back. I didn't fully get it. Hold on.
My name is Stella.
I feel like there was some there that
do you support ICE taking
if you look at that up close, you can see it.
Do you support ICE taking working people off the streets and kidnapping them?
Oh, I don't think he perceived that he fell. He really fumbled that question. This is generational aura loss. Yeah, bro. Mitch. Oh no, Mitch, you lost aura. Brother, he lost his life almost. It's so crazy. My attitude on this is if you can't trust these guys to be behind the wheel of a car, then you can't trust them to run the country. This is my argument. I said this with Dianne Feinstein back in the day. I was like, bro, she's dead. She's literally just a carcass, and people are just running her around. People are just wheeling this carcass around. It blows my mind that this is still a thing. Okay, click this before he deletes it. What did he say? I told him to shower afterwards, but he loves to just let it leak out. Now look at you, Bay, slipping everywhere. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is going to be a deleted Jabuki tweet for sure. I mean, we need him to run again, dude. We need this demon to run again, honestly. Hello, this is ableist and ageist. Hello, ding, ding, ding. Hello. I am. I've told you this before. I'm ableist and ageist when it comes to politicians. Like, not ableist in the sense that, like, if you're, blind, you can't be a politician or something. But, like, if you obviously don't have your mental faculties in order, you shouldn't be in a position of power. That's it. And yes, I am absolutely ageist when it comes to politicians as well. Ageist in the direction where after you get to a certain point in your life, you obviously should not be in any position of power. You should not be in a position of power if you are incapable of operating a vehicle, for example. If I can't trust you to drive a car, why do I trust you to drive the government? I feel like that's pretty simple. And this is not like, once again, I'm not talking about like disabilities like blindness or something. Okay. I'm talking about up here. Okay. Up here. You at least have to be somewhat sharp, I think. Am I crazy? In theory, you have to be a mentally competent person. If you are incapable of communicating, if you're like, I mean, this is beyond like, oh, he just tripped and fell, right? You can see in his eyes, like he cannot walk without assistance. He doesn't know what's going on. It's very obvious. Like this is the same shit that they did with Joe Brandon.
My name is Stella. I want to ask, do you support ICE taking working people off the streets and kidnapping them?
Dude.
Bro fell, didn't even register that he fell, and went, What? This is one of the most powerful men in this country, man. Do you understand? This kind of stuff like really pisses me off because it is so reminiscent of like monarchic structures. You know what I mean? Like this feels like we're all a bunch of medieval peasants and our divine lordship ordained by the king that got the heavens mandate that just rule over us. And it's so obvious that they're just like sloppy. They got gout. And we're over here being like, no, they deserve to rule over me. His lordship deserves to rule over me, my lord. Like, how is this any different? This is where we're at. This is what's going on. And we have like the only difference between the former feudal structure and monarchies is that back then, society was kept together by this notion that God made the king, right? He was destined by God to rule over man. And then he would pick his lordships, he would pick his lords, and we all had to live under this structure. Nowadays, instead of God, we've fulfilled that role with the fake notion of meritocracy, where every single person is actually worthy of the position that they have, worthy of the status that they have, because they worked really hard and worked really smart for it. And there are examples of this lie. Like, there are examples disproving this every single day. Look no further than the likes of Elon Musk, for example. Elon Musk does not work at all. He tweets way too much for anyone to think that he even works a little bit, right? And yet people still think he deserves it. We have to exist in this weird space where we have to believe that Elon Musk actually deserves his position, deserves his status, because otherwise we have to really reconsider whether or not meritocracy is real, whether or not capitalism has actually created a much more egalitarian world, as opposed to the previous structures of inequity, like monarchies and feudalism and lordships. Like, the people that look back throughout time at moments where, you know, people have rose up and took out these lords, took out these kings, do not realize that we live in the exact same structure with a different patina slapped on it. That's it. We live under the exact same constructs right now. Yeah, we went from the divine right of kings to the divine right of owners of capital. Conservatism was designed to preserve the aristocracy in the absence of waning monarchy. Yeah, I mean, it is that way. It is absolutely that way. Counterpoint, maybe he fell on purpose to avoid the question. Yeah, he did the Justin Trudeau. He did the Justin Trudeau method. For those of you, for the Canadians, this is a somewhat of a deep cut, I guess, because a lot of people don't remember this, but Justin Trudeau famously used to fall as a humorous bit. Like, that was his thing. He could fall well, and he would do that. And I think that's what Mitch McConnell is doing here. He learned from the best.